Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 2 of Let's Try Legacy of the Dragon, a Mount&Blade Warband total overhaul for this oldie but very, very goodie. We're going to get into episode 2. Hope you guys are doing well, having a righteous time of things where you're at. Interesting stuff. Out of all the modules I was looking at, like Parisno, Prophecy of Pendor, even the Struggle for Iliac Bay, which is something I may cover as well in the future. It's an Elder Scrolls module. I wanted something with a new lore that I'd never seen before, so that kind of ruled out the War Sword Conquest, which is another awesome module. But in any event, we landed on Legacy of the Dragon. Here's day 2. Alright, we're in Elder Moor with 11 peeps. So, if we look at our party, 2 Tamuzian tribesmen, 6 out of 7 Aslanian. Let's check out the Aslanians. They're level 4. They have 2 inventory management, 60 in all skills, pretty low attributes. Now let's check out the tribesmen. Tamuzian, level 4. They have a 2 in power draw for bows. Pretty low stats and even lower proficiencies. And then there's Metas. I think we checked his skills, but yeah, he's a 10 in power throw. Pretty respectable attributes, pretty respectable proficiencies. We gave him throwing weapons. Alright, so check out the inventory too. We have stones, knife, and a few things to sell at the market. Let's check our notes. Attack the bandit lair near Mainville. We could do, there it is right there, the kidnapper's hideout. We have 11 peeps. Let's head to Leonling first, which may get us some more recruits. Recruit volunteers, 1 Aslanian. Oh, I didn't have enough money. Oh, and there's no money from the peasants either. Darn. We have 2 dinars. So we'd have to go all the way back to Leon Fair, find an arms merchant, and then head back to Leonling. Let's just attack the kidnapper's hideout. With 11. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet, and you could still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site down a narrow defile means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring their horses. If your initial attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. Do you wish to attack the hideout or wait for another occasion? Let's attack the hideout. Bong bong, here we go. I've got a quarterstaff. And also crossbow. Following my peeps. I don't see 11 of us. Oh, there goes one right there. Gotcha. Where are the others? I did get a shot in on him, nicely enough. On shoot. Alright, just switch weapons. I can't seem to reload. Is there more? More over this way. Yep, another one. It's up there. Come on, shoot. Boom. Down he went. By an Aslanian recruit. Pretty dope. This must be the hideout cave. Throwing knives at me. Gotcha, we did it. Nice. I knocked him unconscious too. Hit tab. Cannot leave now. Oh. Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother and Leonfair put you onto their track? Yes, I told them I would find you. I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can, and be careful on the road. With their retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains are now yours. Bong, bong, all sorts of stuff. A falchion requires 8 strength, though. A couple rusty ones. Look at the prices on those, though. Nomad boots, 14 to leg armor. That's an upgrade over what I'm using. 9 and 4. Ragged tunic with vest. We'll just grab this stuff. The rusty falchions. Sturdy nomad armor. It's pretty sturdy. Old heater shield. I don't know which one would be better. Speed rating's a little higher for this one. Size is a little weirder. It's an upgrade. So we'll put that on. It's got a better resistance. Nomad armor. Rusty butchering knife, rawhide coats. It's basically taking everything. Clubs. Chipped hatchet, which gets bonus against shields. Look at all this stuff. And we still have 3 slots available. I think that's everything, though. Alright, now let's hit Leon Fair. Did anybody level up? They did. Aslanian recruits. We only have 2 dinars. We can't upgrade them yet, so we return to Leon Fair and make our presence known. We visit the tavern, find the trader, merchant. Quest completion, 200 dinars. Whoa, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside Ejdaria. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. The money is most welcome, and I'm glad to have been of service. Good. Now, are you interested in making some more? Possibly. What do you need? Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is, the captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk, so he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems, our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if, heavens forbid, I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform him on the rest. But our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in the unfortunate land of Ejdaria, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who have told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Leonis the Just, lord of the city, but that would mean an inquiry, my word against the captain's, and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again, and all I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and some others who have lost relatives to these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Leonis the Just, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you. So, what do you say? How do I know that you're telling me the truth? Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who were willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in Old Leon Fair. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good, and there's another 100 dinars, or maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you do me this last little favor. So what do you say? Alright, I'll lead your men. Splendid. It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly, I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Yes, give them the sign. Good. Now strike hard, strike fast, and the captain and his henchmen won't know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. You leave the tavern and go out onto the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes and catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by, praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by all this too obvious bunch of plotters. You check your weapons for one last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. Alright, so let's, It's time, lads. Oh, it's time, lads. Up and at them. Gotcha. Ooh, gotcha. Help, help. Oh. Oh, now you're in trouble, buddy. Ah, got him. Oh, that one's got a glistening sword in the... Gotcha. We're doing it, son. We're doing it. Boom, boom, son. Is there more? We did it! The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. What up, yo? Oh, well done! I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 9 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look on them. The heavens alone grant us victory. Yes, yes. Now, a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in a back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go drag him before King Leonis the Just and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of the town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So, hopefully we'll meet again. Alrighty, so we can tab out of there. We'll go to the tavern right away and see. Hopefully we see him. There he is. Ah, Elzarian, things didn't go quite so well as I had hoped. King Leonis the Just couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. Oh, he's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked captain, a guard who let in bandits will let in an enemy army if the price is right, but he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That hardly seems fair. Fair? This is Ajdaria, my boy. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up, and instead gave me time to sell my properties, even put in a word with the other merchants that they best pay me a fair price, too. That's gracious enough as kings go, but he's a weak king, as they all are here, and weak kings must always look to their authority first, and justice second. I suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing our part in this affair in King Leonis the Just's face, but he's taken note of you and decided that you're not worth hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, Or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyway, I hope you've learned a bit about what it will take to stay alive in this troubled land, and I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Alright, so that's that. Here we have a traveler. Greetings, Elzarian. Can you tell me about this land? Ajdaria is divided into rival kingdoms, which can neither manage to live in peace with their neighbors nor completely eliminate them. As a result, there's seldom a break to the bitter wars which plague this land and drain its lifeblood. Well, at least this must be a good place to be for an adventurer such as yourself. With some luck and skill, you can make a name for yourself here, amass a fortune perhaps, or gain great power. Opportunities are endless, and so are the rewards, if you're willing to risk your life for them. Thank you, that's all I needed to know. We heard that before. Wandering Minstrel we talked to. Tavern Keep. Zakran Horseman. Ooh. Do you ever need for mercenaries, sir? Me and 5 of my mates are looking for a master. We'll join you for 1,596 dinars. Sorry, I don't need other men right now. It's a little pricey. That would take all my dinars. Anybody in these rooms? No, the rooms are empty. Let's go to the marketplace with our new money and stuff to sell. Let's see. Wait a minute. Before we do that, let's leave for a sec. Wait, let's walk around the streets. Go to inventory. No, not inventory. Party. P. Methus is 31% wounded. Oh, we can't talk to him in town. We have 402 dinars. Let's upgrade to Aslanian militia, 3 of them. 2, 3, bong bong. Nice. I like that, how that works. Company's 9 out of 60. Okay, let's we're down to 372 dinars. Flee for a second and do our party out here. Methus. Let me see your equipment. 21. Okay, we do have an upgrade for him. Where is it? It's a 7. I know we have a good one here somewhere. 21, 22, 24. 25 to body armor. Yeah, it's an upgrade. Sturdy nomad armor. And we can give him a battered old round shield. And throwing knives. And as a backup for melee, we'll give him... He can wield a falchion. He has 8 strength. Let's give him a rusty falchion. He doesn't have a horse, gloves, and a weak helmet. Let's see if we have better helmet. +4. Yeah, he can get this woolen cap. So now we got an upgrade there to head armor. We take care of our homies. Oh, he's got a big upgrade here. 13 light leather boots instead of 3. So he's better protected. I don't like this crossbow too much. Is your skills going up at all? Not really. You got 10 power throw. Alright, Methus. Never mind. Let's head back into Leon Fair. Go to the marketplace, go to the arms merchant. You just buy a bent crossbow instead of a cracked hunting crossbow. Dagger, stones, pitchfork. There's a rusty saber for 193. Kind of like the quarterstaff though. It's a polearm, which I'm not very good at. So I should trade that in for something better. Like, let's see. Cracked jousting lance, 12 blunt, a pike. 26 piercing, 16 blunt. Heavy pickaxe. We're more of a one-handed. 20 blunt with both swing and thrust. Large bag of bolts. +1 to damage. Rusty Nordic war sword. Look at that long axe. Polearm with no shield. Two-handed. Dang. 46. It's either crush. No, that's cut. And then two-handed. 46 cut. That's nasty. Bonus against shields, but it's unbalanced. Rusty Nordic war sword. 27 cut. 18 pierce on a thrust. 396. Gotta see what we're gonna sell here. Stones. Keep the quarterstaff though. Get rid of the robe. Rawhide coat. Nomad boots. Falchion. We just need 1 point of strength, and we'll get 30 cut. We'll hang on to that too and sell the rusty one. Sell all this stuff. Doesn't go for much, but oh well. Clubs. I could use a club. Reach is 70. Maybe for now I'll use a club. Stones. Chipped hatchet. Has a little bit less. Has a little bit 2 more damage, but a little bit less. 10 less weapon reach. Speed about the same. I use that instead of a club. Chipped hatchet. Rusty hatchet. Okay, that's everything in our inventory except for what I want to keep. The knife only has a 40 weapon reach. Let's just sell it. The falchion there. Alright, we would receive 97. But I could get something in the meantime. Heavy throwing knives. I'm good at throwing, I think. But I'm good at archery too. I require strength 8 to use. The bent crossbow. Rusty saber. 27 cut. 97 reach. It's a really beautiful sword. Yeah, maybe go like that. Now we must pay 96. 95 dinars, but we'll have a rusty saber. Decent speed and good reach. And good cutting damage. Can't thrust with it though. Just swing it. That will about do it. Bolts +1 to damage. Alright, let's return, pay 95 dinars. Let's go to the armor merchant. 13 to head armor. Tattered step cap. Hardened shirt. 31, 291 though. Now it's getting into more expensive stuff. 21 to head armor. I think I gave Metas an upgrade. I don't remember what the upgrade was, so maybe 12. Can't really buy him a horse, they're too expensive. Goods. Honey 244 +6 morale. Tools, spice. Let's buy a little bread. Have with the fish, pay 49 dinars. King Leonis the Just. Meet with the Guildmaster. Hello, stranger. You seem to be noodly and fair. I'm the Guildmaster of the town. Wish to buy land in town. How's trade around here? We have shortages of hides, grain, and some other commodities. It's still early in the caravan season, so we have seen little trading. There's little news about the caravan routes to the towns of Bjorga, Hareholm, Vineburg, Dragonburg, Hightown, South Pass, Swanmore, Wingate, and nearby parts. But no news is good news, and those are therefore considered safe. Also, the roads to the villages of Leonling, Eldermore, Grimewood, Mainville, and other outlying hamlets are considered safe. I have some questions of a political nature. Do you happen to have a job for me? Could you tell me about what you do? I'm the Guildmaster of Leonfair. You can say I'm the leader of the good people of Leonfair. I help you find a job if you're looking for some honest work. Who rules this town? Our town's lord and protector is King Leonis the Just. He owns the castle and sometimes resides there and collects taxes from the town. However, we regulate ourselves in most of the matters that concern ourselves. As the town's guildmaster, I have the authority to decide those things. That's all I need to know, thanks. Do you ever have a job for me? One of the merchants here is looking for a herdsman to take his cattle to the market at Sunarkand. The cattle herd must be at Sunarkand within 30 days. Sooner the better, much better, but it must be absolutely no later than 30 days. If you can do that, I'd be willing to pay you 265 dinars for your trouble. Interested? I can take the herd to Sunarkand. Splendid. You can find the herd right outside the town. After you take the animals to Sunarkand, return back to me and I'll give you your pay. Okay, that's sketchy. Let's leave. I don't even know where Sunarkand is. Sunarkand. Belongs to Chieftain Ugumar of Orcish Khanate. Move cattle herd to Sunarkand. Show on map. Okay, it's not too far away. I guess. Let's just quick save. And see how we're going to do this. 80. Cattle herd waiting. You encounter a herd of cattle. Drive the cattle onward. Let's not get too far ahead. It's a little sketchy with not many units in our army. We're carrying 2 prisoners too. 9 normal peeps. We'll stop at Deepshire to get some more recruits. Just in case anyone wants to attack us. 4. Nice. Let's keep up here with the cattle. Driving the cattle on. Don't you dare. Count Bayer Deuces. So far, so good. Sunarkand Warlock Slayer. Sunarkand is right there, guys. We can make it and make a nice profit. Who's that? Okay. Hey. Oh, it's dark. We have to stay closer together. Village farmers. A little tedious, but we're getting there. We're almost there. It's going to be well within 30 days. We should get a bonus for how fast we're doing it. I don't know if it works that way, though. You never know, I guess. Through these trees, cattle. We're almost there. We're in the Orcish Khanate. There we go. Bong bong, mashallah. To Sunarkand we go. Following Alzarian. 54 goblins. Oh no. We are more. Swarming kill. We won't go down without a fight. To arms. 12 troops against their 54. Pull back, leaving some soldiers behind to cover your retreat. As the party member with the highest tactics skill, you devise a plan that allow you and your men to escape with your lives, but you have to leave 5 soldiers behind. Go on, the sacrifice of these men will save the rest. Tell 5 of your troops to hold the enemy while you retreat with the rest of your party. We lost 20 morale. I just wanted to get to Sunarkand. See if yep, they made it. 54 goblins, and they have our peeps. Oh, man. I had no choice, though, because we can't beat 54 goblins. Yikes. Let's visit the tavern. We're in the Orcish Khanate. Prosperous town of Sunarkand is bustling with activity. The people look well-fed and relatively content. Craftsmen do thriving business, and some migrants appear to be coming here from other regions to seek their luck. You see the banner of Chieftain Yugomor of Orcish Khanate over the town gates. The populace is indifferent to you. There goes Mythos. Mercenary swordsman. Do you have need for mercenaries, sir? No. Tavern keeper. Oh, he's an orc. Good day, dear sir. How can I help you? Iznare, ransom broker. Greetings to you, sir. You look like someone who should get to know me. Why is that? I broker ransoms for the poor wretches who are captured in these endless wars. Normally, I travel between the salt mines and the slave markets on the coast, on commission from those whose relatives have gone missing. But if I'm out on my errands of mercy and I come across a fellow dragging around a captive or two, well, there's no harm in a little speculative investment, is there? And you look like the type who might have a prisoner to sell. What if their families can't pay? Oh, then I spin them a few heartwarming tales of life on the galleys. You'd be surprised what sorts of treasures a peasant can dig out of his cowshed or wheedle out of his cousins, assuming he's got the proper motivation. And if in the end they cannot come up with the silver, then there are always slave merchants who are looking for galley slaves. One cannot do heaven's work with an empty purse, you see. What can I get for a prisoner? It varies. I fancy that I have a fine eye for assessing a ransom. There are a dozen little things about a man that will tell you whether he goes to bed hungry or dines each night on soft dumplings and goose. The real money, of course, is in the gentry, and if you ever want to do my job, you'll want to learn about every landowning family in Ejdaria, their estates, their heraldry, their offspring, both lawful and bastard, and of course their credit with the merchants. Would you be able to ransom me if I were taken? Of course, I'm welcome in every court in Ejdaria. There's not many who can say that. So always be sure to keep a pot of dinars buried somewhere and a loyal servant who can find it in a hurry. That's all I need to know, thank you. Anyway, if you have any prisoners, I'll be happy to buy them from you. You better bring your purse, I have prisoners to sell. Let me see what you have. Looter, 32. Looter, 32. We don't sell these people. He's at 60%. Morale is high. It's not super excellent like it was. I'll be staying here for a few days. Let me know if you need my services. Let's go talk to... Quick save. Here's Nari. What are you looking at? You're not supposed to see me. I see you well enough, Fiendling. That's interesting. I have casted an enchantment on the denizens of this town to prevent them from seeing me. My kind, Fiendlings, are not really welcomed warmly in any community with our blood tainted with demonic influence and our looks resembling demons too. No one has an answer to why some of us are born with the taint. Some say it was because our mothers made love to incubi in their sleep. Some say because we have a long-lost demon ancestor. Whatever the reason is, they burned my mother alive, and my father barely escaped the dang town with me. Sorry for getting all riled up on a stranger. I am Hiznare. I make my home in a cave outside this town. Sometimes I come here to collect supplies. My enchantment works very well, and I'm surprised to see it didn't work on you. I wonder what's the problem. Sometimes I dream about joining a legion that would accept me and be free from hiding to travel the realm. But let's be realistic, no legion would hire a fiendling as myself. Well, how would you serve my warband exactly? You are saying you'll recruit me to your legion? Well, I'm a warlock. I can burn your enemies with hellfire and summon demons from hell to aid you in your battles. Great, you're hired, warlock. But I still need to buy some supplies. If you could front me 300 dinars, I'd really appreciate it. Aw, sorry I can't afford that at the moment. We have to come up with 300 dinars because I really want the demon. How are we going to do this? We're at 252. Bread goes for 35. Falchion, Rusty Saber. If I sell the shield, 6. That and the quarterstaff. Let's see. Quarterstaff, falchion, shield. We'll receive 42, which would still not be enough. Accuracy 99, speed rating 47. That's terrible. Sell the gloves too. And they'll give me 62 dinars and we get to keep the food. It raises morale. We can block with the saber. Okay, bong bong, let's do it. Hope she's still here. Bong bong, Hiznari. My apologies if I was rude earlier. What was your story again? Alright, here's 300 dinars. Don't get caught. Good, give me a few moments to prepare and I'll be ready to move. Nice, we got a demon, bro. That is awesome. I hope it doesn't cause too much hassle in our party. Hiznari, we have to talk to her. We're also getting 1 tactics, 1 looting, but Methes is giving us 3 trade plus 1. First aid, surgery, and wound treatment. He's like a healer. Nice. We have a company 906. This is fun as heck, guys. I am enjoying this game loop. This is rather different. But I want to get out of the Orcish Khanate and head back and get our reward that was promised to us. Enter the arena, visit the tavern, meet with the Guildmaster. Hello, stranger. You seem to be new to Sunarkand. I'm the Guildmaster of the town. How does the wealth of this region compare with the rest of Ajdaria? Overall, the wealthiest town in Ajdaria is known to be Sunarkand. Here in Sunarkand, we're poorer than 0 towns and richer than 24. In terms of local industry, the most productive town in Ajdaria is known to be Overhaul. Here in Sunarkand, we produce less than 8 towns and produce more than 16. Production is of course affected by the supply of raw materials, as well as by the overall prosperity of the town. In terms of the output of the surrounding villages, the town of Wingate is the richest in Ajdaria. Here in Sunarkand, the villages produce less than the hinterland, around 10 towns, and produce more than 14. The wealth of a town's hinterland, of course, is heavily dependent on the tides of war. Looting and pillage and shifts in territory can make a major impact. In terms of trade, the town of South Pass is believed to have received the most visits from caravans over the past few months. Here in Sunarkand, we are less visited than 4 towns and more visited than 20. In terms of attacks on travelers, the town of Bjorgoth is believed to be the most dangerous. Here in Sunarkand, we're less afflicted by bandits and raiders than 10 towns, and more afflicted than 14. You happen to have a job for me? Actually, I was looking for a reliable man that can undertake an important mission. A group of bandits have kidnapped the daughter of a friend of mine and are holding her for ransom. My friend is ready to pay them, but we still need someone to take the money to those rascals and bring the girl back to safety. The amount of the bandits ask as ransom is 710 dinars. I'll give you that money once you accept to take the quest. You have 15 days to take the money to the bandits. We'll be waiting near the village of Farza. Those bastards said that they're going to kill the poor girl if they don't get the money by that time. You will get your pay of 170 dinars when you bring the girl safely back here. Alright, I'll take the ransom money to the bandits and bring back the girl. Good, I knew we could trust you with this. Here's the ransom money, 710 dinars. Count it before taking it. And please, don't attempt to do anything rash. Keep in mind that the girl's well-being is more important than anything else. Okay, Farza. Let's go to our notes. I know we have to return. I don't want to get too sidetracked. Warlock's Lair. Oh, Farza is so far away. Oh my gosh. Wow. So we're going from there to there. I'm gonna tell him I can't do it. Well, just do your best to finish it. We can't say otherwise. So we stop at different towns and get some recruits and make our way up there. 7 tribal orcs. Hopefully the morale remains high. Oh dear. We have 654 dinars. All right, we can't be spending that money. First of all, we have to return. I can't. We have to return here. We only have 15 days. Turn to Leon Fair to get our pay. And then we'll be able to recruit as we get up to Farza. And, once we get to Farza, we have to have 710 ready for Farza. The unfair. So far, so good. We got some orcs. They shouldn't be too hated amongst peeps. Oh, by the way, camp. Oh, there's no options, okay. We should camp and wait some time at some point for us to get healthier. Metas, I can't see their HP right away. Orc raiders, we'll slaughter you and take all you got. I doubt it, Orc. Prepare to meet your end. 15 against their 15 at night. Oh no. We're gonna get rocked, but I did make a quick save before this. Let's get a good, there they are. Getting rocked. Oh, I went down. I'm unconscious. We lost. We're gonna lose. No, wait, we might win. No, we lost. Oh, darn. I thought I was making a good blast through with the horse. Casualties was 1 tribal orc. We managed to get away. Oh, 4 killed, 3 wounded. 2 Aslanian militia killed. Overall 6 killed, 9 wounded. If you counted orc raiders, you have 1 troop fit against... What happened? Okay, we managed to get away somehow. But peeps are wounded and almost died. Let's head to Deepshire. No! Enemies take us prisoner. What? What? taking us all along the map. After painful days of being dragged about as a prisoner, you find a chance and escape from your captors. What? Two Aslanians. Leonling. Oh no, we have to go back to Leon Fair. And we have to find where our companions got off to. Oh, we got rocked. And I lost all my companions that we've been building up. Maybe I should just reload. Good to see you again, Ozarian. I have heard that you delivered the cattle successfully. I'll tell the merchants how reliable you are. And here's your pay, 265 dinars. Our horse was even lost. We have 814. We could get a nice, oh, not too nice, heavy Sumpter horse. Armor 17. Here, we'll buy one. Oh no, we need 710. I'm gonna reload. Quit without saving, and we'll load. Oh no. What are our notes? Ransom girl from bandits. Okay, cool. We still have to go do that. But first, from Sunerkand, we need to head to... Okay, we got this, guys. We're gonna reload. Wickdare. We can spend the money up until we get to Leon Fair. Wickdare. No one seems to be willing to join. South Pass, Kingdom of Aslania. Keep it moving. Oh, that was brutal. We could have continued, but it was a hard one. I think we got ganked at Deepshire. Hope you guys are enjoying though. We're going to, it only keeps one save, so I've got to be careful with that. Caravans coming and going. Okay, 28 to pay our wages. Oh, we can't recruit these people. Steelcrest Castle, Leon Fair. Oh, there's Leon Fair right there. Perfect. We'll meet with the Guildmaster and then go work on freeing that girl from way up there. There we go. 1 renown. Populace is accepted to you, 11. Let's see, we have 891, so we can afford this to spend like what, 150 or around there. Anything more than 150 though, we're not going to want to go for. And I say we look at our party. We have 7 trouble orcs. The morale is high. Save that money for heading up north here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get there. Crew volunteers, 5 of them. Nice. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to Farza or whatever in time, or even at that, like, it's training fields. Let's go to Stagmore, or even without getting attacked, but see how long we've been playing. 49 minutes, so I have to wrap it up, guys. I want to thank you for joining me. Stay tuned for more. We're just cracking the surface on this very awesome game. Hope you'll join me next time. And hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. 5 Aslanians. And stay tuned because we're gonna, like I said, try to get to Farza. It's not that far away. We're already... Heck, we're already like... Where is Farza? I thought it was up here. I thought it was like right here. Mount Dugor. Warlock's Lair. I don't see a Farza. This is driving me nuts. Where's the Farza? Oh, what? Over there? Oh, I had the map turned when I checked it. So us being... Okay. So we have to go... We have to go... We're right here. We have to go up this way, cross the bridge. Okay. I see. So we'll do that next time, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. It lets me know that you want to see another one in this series, which is very cool. Hope you'll join me for that. Also, guys, if you want to be a huge help, you can become a member. That is a big help. Because of my 3 members or so, I'm able to buy games like this each month to bring you more interesting games and stuff like that. So shout out to you guys. I love you, my members, and love all the rest of you as well. But much more fun to be had, God willing. Until then, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Pretty juicy stuff. Loving it. Ciao for now, guys.